Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Heartspace, and we're here looking at your collective energy for May. Also, I have a couple announcements that I wanted to make before getting into the energy that everyone's going to feel in some degree, whether it's personally or if it's around you. This energy is going to just be around in the ether as the collective all month, all of May. But before we get into that, I wanted to just give a couple announcements that my Patreon is a go, and so we do have patrons already signed up. So please go check that out. It is awesome. There's a lot of different tiers, a lot of different things that you can get, and as the amount goes up, you get more of me through the month. So I send you tarot cards, or we can do check-ins to make sure everything's going okay during the month. And if you can't afford that, that's okay. There's a $1 tier where you get all of the love readings. So the love readings will no longer be on YouTube. The only love reading that will be on YouTube is for the birthday month of that month. Also, I'm doing a promotion on Instant Go where you can get a free question from me answered via text on the Instant Go app. Go check out my video about the free promotion on Instant Go to find out how to do that. It's only the first 10 subscribers get to use it, and it has to be people who are new to Instant Go. So if you're already part of Instant Go and already have gotten a reading, sorry. But if you haven't and you've been kind of inquisitive and wondering what happens, then go check out that video because you get a free reading with me. So go check that out. So let's call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What is the collective energy of May? What does a collective need to know for May? Okay, it just popped out like that. And it's actually 3. So we have life force, the snake. We have rainbow, forgiveness. And then we have the owl, awareness. Okay. Don't we need this every single month? Don't we need forgiveness, awareness, and life force every single month? Doesn't it feel that way? But this month in May, really focus on that individually for yourself, to keep yourself really solid, really strong, and also staying apt to what is happening around you. There's going to be a lot of shifts and changes happening this month. There's a lot of signs. I already did your monthly readings, and there's a lot of signs that are going to be doing some drastic shifts, some for really, really good, for the better, and some that are just transitional, you know, that idea of the tower, you know, the tower energy, things falling apart so it can begin anew. That's happening too. So really think of the life force within you, and with the snake too. The snake is a really misunderstood, you know, creature. I personally, I'm not the fondest of snakes, and I should probably learn to accept them more. But the thing is, a snake is a snake is a snake. It doesn't pretend to be anything else except for what it is. It doesn't play possum and play dead. It doesn't, you know, give you sweet little eyes to get more food. It's a snake. And if it's hungry, it'll eat. And if it's not, it won't. And if it thinks it's in danger, it will strike. All right, so that is something that we can take and also put into our awareness to stay very clear about who we are and how we react and act to others around us. Be true to yourself. In a way, be a snake. You know a snake is poisonous. You know a snake can strike. It's not a bad thing. That's simply who the snake is. If you don't want that to happen, then don't be around it. All right? But take those little nuggets of beauty from the snake of just being true to who it is. That's what happens. Now, with forgiveness, with the rainbow, for those who are struggling in that, struggling in just staying very clear with who we are and what you are, forgive yourself and forgive those around you. We're going through a lot. There's a lot of shifts. There's a lot of changes going on. Taurus season has been kind of crazy. We've got Chiron that just went into Aries. Holy cow. We've got some major planets in retrograde. Saturn's retrograde, Pluto's retrograde. So we're having to rethink, redo all of these aspects of ourselves, and we just got out of Mercury retrograde last month. So there's a lot of this energy that is still floating around of just reiterating what we know, relearning what we need to continue on. And so, just be a little gentle with yourself and with those around you. We're all going through it. We're all going through this antsy shift. Like, I want it now. I want it to happen now, but it's not happening, right? It's not, because you still have some things that you need to plan and the things that you need to get together. This cosmic shift that is happening is going to take a couple years, my friends. This isn't going to just happen, and it's been going on for some time. And even though I just said like a couple of years, it's going to go way past that. So up into 2020 and 2025, we are going through a ginormous energetic shift within our collective, and we are all part of it, and we're all feeding it. So are you going to feed it positively and be forgiving and aware of what's happening around you so that it's not a surprise to you when a snake appears in the grass, when there's a snake in the grass, where snakes are, right? So take all this in May, and really get yourself smooth, get yourself secure and satisfied in some degree of like, okay, I got this. I know I'm not completely there, and I know there's still a lot of things that I need to redo, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I can add some patience to it, and I can forgive myself for wanting more right now, when I know that I'm going to have the world at my fingertips if I just keep on my path. So keep that up. And also, just be loving. Be loving to everyone. Gosh, man, I have so many of my clients have come up and their hearts have been torn out of their chest. And I just want to reiterate that while you're walking through. And that doesn't mean be all googly and, let people walk over you. But like when you are saying something, even when it is in argument, even when it is in defiance, do it from a loving place. Have your foundation from there so that when you are speaking, it's your truth, but it's from a place that is good for you and for the people who hear. All right, so you don't have to agree with everything that's going on. Hell, most of the stuff, I'm like, are you kidding me? Did that just, really? What? How did that happen? What is going on with this world, right? But when I talk to others, even like when we feel that energy, it comes from a place of, I want to be better, and I want you to be better, so that we can rise up, so we can take our collective up higher. And the only way that's going to happen is if you come from that place of love, even in defiance, even in anger, even in confusion. Like, wait, I'm confused. Help me understand so I can move forward with you. See the difference between, oh, I'm confused. I don't get it. I give up. It must be stupid. What's that all about? No, stop that. Like, really, find your energy, find your life force, and let the life force flow through you in love, in honesty, in respect for you and those around you. And when that happens, that's when the real shift happens. That's when you can really shift into the gear that you need to go in. Is when you come from a foundation of love, of life force. Okay, so if you want a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, go to my website, find me on Instant Go. Go look at that video so you can get a free reading and become a patron. Okay, let's move on to our readings. Hello Sagittarius, this is Julie with Into Heartspace, and we're looking at May 2018 and the energy surrounding it. Alright, so let's get into it, calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What messages for Sagittarius do we have for May 2018? What do the Sagittarius need to know for May 2018? Alright, let's get into it. I don't know what cards to pick for you today. They're not popping out at me. Okay, here they are. I'll take these. I almost just wanted to do a channel reading for you. And that. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have. We have the Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed, Ten of Wands, Hermit reversed, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands reversed, Chariot reversed, and then the Hierophant reversed. Okay. So you've got a lot on your plate right now. There's a lot of, you're doing a lot at work with family and friends. And it's causing some worry, it's causing some contemplation of, wait, I'm getting exhausted. I don't know what to do next. I'm depleted. However, I feel like that more happened in April, and so now you're running into the runoff of all that. And in April, you were like, I've hit my wall. I am done. I gotta change this. And so now you're ready to change it in May, and you're ready to plan, and you're ready to start anew with that. This month doesn't have a rip-roaring kind of like, let's go, let's plan, let's implement, let's get going. This has more of a, okay, let me see what's going on. Let me talk to people. Let me get some ideas and bounce some ideas off of others. Let me, include others in what I'm doing, get their opinion so I can kind of mull over what's going on. Like you're trying, in a way, you're testing the waters of what's going on around you. And you're trying to see what your options are in different arenas, and that's a really good thing to do in May. That's a really good thing to really just branch out and not put all your eggs into one basket and say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm planting my seeds right now. Let's get going. It's not the time. You have to really kind of look and pick and choose and see what's going on. Like treat your life this month like a supermarket, that you're going and you have lots of different brands, you have lots of different flavors, you have lots to choose from. And so do your research and see what you like. Like look at the menu, have the chicken carbonara, and then have a Caesar salad and try them and say, I really like the Caesar salad better. And let me look more into that. Yeah, this is not like a, okay, I've got it, let's go month. It's more about, what are my options? What do I like? Let me try. Let me be a taste tester, a sampler. And we also have a fellow fire sign, Sagittarius. So it's going to be either a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, who's kind of in the mix. And in a way, I feel like they're the ones who are going to say, you need to choose. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep sampling everything. Don't listen to them. They don't know what you need. They don't know, in a way, they kind of are, I think, jealous of you sampling everything. Like, how dare them, getting all these free things from free people, all this free advice, talking to everyone, making alliances with both sides, and not, drawing a line in the sand, because they want you to draw a line in the sand, and so then they know where you are or who you are, so that they can pinpoint you and figure you out. But that's not what this month is about. Like, go to the right side, go to the left side, talk to them both. Don't hold alliances with either one. Just say, okay, I see what you're talking about. All right, I see your point. And then go over to the other side and say the same thing, because that's your truth right now. You don't agree with either one. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You're doing your research. So continually do that research and step out of your comfort zone, step out of yourself, and look into the perspective of others, so that you can start to plan what it is you want. by seeing what is happening outside, you will be able to paint your own picture. All right, so let's pull from the Mother Wisdom deck. Pulling from the Mother Wisdom deck this month because it's Mother's Day this month. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, sisters, daughters, cousins. Smoke. Gratitude. Oh, how interesting. I haven't really done a whole lot with this card, so I'm glad it came up. Smoke, born of hearth fires and ardent prayers, conveys messages of the gods. Today it brings you a message. Send out more tendrils of gratitude in your life. Snowflakes and rainbows, belly laughs and newborn shoes. We are surrounded by everyday miracles. Yet how often are we brought to our knees in thanksgiving? Cultivating a heart of gratitude, we can experience even bad news as a bearer of unexpected riches. Whether you are naively unappreciative or are drowning in a cycle of woe, the time has come to count your blessings. Everything is a gift. The degree to which we are awake to this truth is a measure of our gratefulness, and gratefulness is a measure of our aliveness. That was a quote from David Stendhal Rast. Okay, so gratitude. With gratitude comes abundance. All right, it opens up your heart for more to come in. So by going on both sides of the lane, by putting both hands out to those around you, do that within gratefulness for them being there and for them in a way being your teachers this month. They will be teaching you more about yourself than you could ever imagine. And what a wonderful gift that is, isn't it? All right, so take notes this month. Take notes of who you are, where you are, who you meet, what you do. All of them will lead back to self and your destiny. If you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, go to my website, find me on Instant Go, become a patron. And if you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you love this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, then email me and we'll talk about it. Remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessing.